You are staring at the richest planet in the solar system. No, seriously, while you're sitting here right now, it is literally raining diamonds on this planet. Not metaphorically, not kind of, actual diamonds, giant, sparkling, real, falling through the sky like raindrops. And that's just the beginning of what this place is hiding. Watch this video to the end because what science has found inside this planet will completely break your brain. That pale blue dot you're staring at, it's not a marble, it's not some CGI trick. That's an actual planet, bigger than stacking 4 Earths on top of each other. And honestly, it might be the most violent, battered, and downright bizarre place anywhere in our solar system. But you'd never guess that just by looking at it. So here's what I'm about to show you. A place where diamonds actually fall from the sky, where winds scream at 900 kilometers an hour, where a single winter drags on longer than a human life, and where, ages ago, the most brutal collision ever recorded knocked an entire planet onto its side. It's never recovered. This is Uranus, and honestly, it's a crime scene. For centuries, nobody paid much attention to it. When Voyager 2, the only spacecraft that's ever swung by Uranus, zipped past in 1986, scientists felt let down. They'd expected wild storms, chaos, something like Jupiter. Instead, they got a blank, pale blue nothing. One scientist even called it the most boring planet out there. Years of waiting, and Voyager sent home a marble. But here's the twist. Nobody realized they were looking at a planet in disguise. That calm surface, just a mask, a thick haze of methane soaking up sunlight, hiding everything happening underneath. Uranus isn't peaceful, it's far from dead. Under that perfect blue cover, something wild is going on. And to really get it, you have to rewind to the worst day Uranus ever had. Every other planet in our solar system spins like a top. Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Neptune, they all spin upright, just not Uranus. Uranus doesn't spin, it rolls. Its axis tilts at a crazy 98 degrees. Instead of spinning upright, it orbits the sun completely sideways, like someone rolling a ball across the floor. No other planet does this. Why? Because something slammed into it. About 3 or 4 billion years ago, a protoplanet, something the size of 2 or 3 Earths, came roaring in from the edge of the solar system and smashed right into Uranus. The planet survived, but the impact did something even weirder. It knocked Uranus over. It broke its rotation and tilted the whole axis 98 degrees. Billions of years later, Uranus is still spinning on its side, still dealing with the aftermath. That tilt makes the seasons on Uranus absolutely wild. On Earth, a season lasts 3 months. On Uranus, one season lasts 21 years. But it gets crazier. Since the planet is tipped over, the poles take turns facing the sun head-on. If you stood at the North Pole during summer, the sun would just circle overhead non-stop for 42 years. No sunset, no night. 4 decades of sunlight. Then the season flips. The pole turns away from the sun, and you're plunged into darkness for the next 42 years. 42 years of night. Temperatures drop to minus 224 degrees Celsius, the coldest ever recorded in the solar system. Colder than Neptune, and Neptune is 1 billion miles farther from the sun. That's not just winter, that's a planet in mourning. When Voyager flew by in '86, that thick haze hid almost everything. But as Uranus started to tilt toward its equinox in 2007, the planet woke up. That blank face disappeared. The Hubble Space Telescope started seeing massive storm clouds as big as continents bursting out of the upper atmosphere. Methane ice erupting from deep inside, rising into the frozen air. Winds there, they've been clocked at 900 kilometers an hour. That's nearly as fast as a jet, but it's not air, it's a wall of freezing gas, and it never lets up. In 2006, Hubble spotted a dark vortex swirling, a kind of storm we thought only Neptune had. Then another storm showed up, so bright astronomers nicknamed it the 4th of July fireworks.
But the wind isn't the weirdest thing Uranus throws at you. Deep inside, the pressure gets so high it crushes carbon atoms together. They crystallize into diamonds that fall like stones through the planet's watery, ammonia-rich interior. Right now, as you read this, Uranus is probably raining diamonds, giant, glittering stones plunging through an ocean we barely understand. Let that hit you. There's a planet in our solar system where it rains diamonds, and hardly anyone talks about it. And if the winds don't get you, the magnetic field will finish the job. On Earth, our magnetic field comes from the core and lines up pretty well with the planet's axis.